Hi, everybody. I am just getting started right now. Let's see who's here. So I've got a little bit of a cold today, so hopefully I don't cough too much. All right, so it looks like we're live on YouTube. Buddy. All right, so it sounds like the volume is working great. Let's check over on Facebook really quick. Oh, great. It looks like we're over on Facebook as well. I'm going to go ahead and share that. Excuse me. I've got a cough drop, so hopefully it will help with the coughing. All right. So let's open this up, make sure this is working. Oh, great. Okay. Now we're just waiting for people to jump on, and then we'll be able to get started. Oh, hello. We've got Christina and Kim. Melanie's here. Gloria. Great to see you guys. Thanks for joining me. All right, so we've got a beautiful kit today. This is the DAYDREAM March 2025 Paper Pumpkin Kit. And again, I'm sorry for the coughing. We're going to do our best today. I've got water by me. I've got a cough drop in. Hopefully that will help keep it down. So for those of you who are Paper Pumpkin subscribers, Stampin' Up! Has, in the past, there's been the Paper Pumpkin website and the Stampin' Up! Website, and now they're combined on the Stampin' Up! Website. So if you haven't gone in and moved your subscription from the Paper Pumpkin website to the Stampin' Up! Website, I suggest you do that. I have sent out some emails to my customers. If you would like to reach out to me, I'm happy to send you the email that I've sent my customers so that you can follow the steps to easily move your subscription over to the Stampin' Up! Website. And it's quite simple. You just need to, oh, I just lost my train of thought. You just need to log into your Stampin' Up! Website using your email. If you don't have a login for Stampin' Up!, you can easily make one. And then you select up at the top, you'll see your name. It will say like, hello, Chelsey, or whatever your name is. You're going to click on that, and then you go down to subscriptions. And you click on that, and it will open up a new page. And then on that page, there's a button that says claim subscription or redeem subscription or something like that. Let me see if I can figure it out really quick. Claim from paperpumpkin.com. That's the button you're going to choose. So you click on that, and then you enter in your email that you've used with Paper Pumpkin, and then press submit. You're going to then receive an email from Paper Pumpkin, and you just follow that email, the instructions in that email, and then it will move your subscription to stampinup.com. So it's quite easy. It is important that you do that so that it doesn't disrupt your subscription. You want to make sure you do that before April 10th. Okay. Let me know if you guys have any questions about that. And then we'll get started opening our kit. Okay. We do want to wait just a little bit. I did say that we would start at noon, and I've got about 5 more minutes to noon. So let's talk really quickly about the kit. Did everybody get the kit? It's really beautiful. I love the daisies. I love this beautiful box. It's really fun. And I'm guessing the cards are going to be very similar to the design on the box. So I'm really excited about that. I did take a sneak peek at the stamps already, and there are 2 stamp sets. And so that's always fun. That's not normal. Normally you just get 1 stamp set. So that's a fun little gift that they throw in. Excuse me. I was trying to ignore it. My cough. But that's a fun little gift they throw into the March kit. I am so sorry. Oh man. Yes, Linda, she says it is a pretty kit. I agree. Some of the products that I like to have on hand when I am working with my paper pumpkin kit are a pair of paper snips. I also like my Take a Pick tool. This is perfect for moving small embellishments. And then, of course, a bone folder that helps me make nice creases. So I've got those on hand. I also like to use the regular clear blocks. In your very first kit, you will receive a paper pumpkin clear block. And you can see here that it is much thinner than the regular. And I do have these. I love them. They're perfect for traveling. But on a normal basis, I like to use our thick clear blocks because it does have a ridge for your fingers to hold, and it's much easier to hold on to. And so that's what I prefer, but I do have, I do have plenty of these paper pumpkin ones as well, and I like those too. Oh, you're welcome, Amy. She says, thanks for the email notification. It's super helpful. That was an idea that came to me from a subscriber or teammate, somebody who said that, hey, we want to participate more in your lives. Will you let us know when you're doing them? And so it's quite simple just to send out an email. If you would like to be on that email list, you can just jump over to my blog, which is creativechelsey.com, and you can sign up to get my emails so that you'll know when I'm going live, as well as my other specials and things that I'm doing throughout the month. Oh my goodness, Gloria, she says, I know about coughing. My family and I have been sick since February. Getting better now. Hope you'll feel better soon. I know. This cough is lingering. I was sick last week, and it took me a couple days to feel better, but this cough just will not go away. Unfortunately, my daughter also got sick, and so she's home from school this week trying to get better from probably something that I gave her, which is such a bummer. Every time she'd come into the room where I was when I was sick, I was like, get away from me. I don't want you to get sick. But she's a snuggler, and she'd come in and snuggle on the bed. I'm like, oh, sweetheart, you're going to get sick. And now she's sick. So, hopefully it doesn't go through our whole house. Yes, she says exactly how we felt. Yeah. I've heard it's been going around. There's something in the air. Okay, looks like we've got more people jumping on. If you've just joined us, you're welcome to say hello in the comments. We're just waiting about 1 more minute, and then we're going to get started. I like to come on a little bit early so that we can make sure that those who want to join us get to jump in before we get started. Oh man. And I feel like the more I talk, the worse the cough gets. So I'm hoping it just starts to calm down a little bit. All right. Hi, Rosina. It's great to see you. Hi, Peggy. Hi, Deborah. Thanks for joining me. All All right. Who has opened their kit already and seen the fun projects? Oh, Peggy says her box got crunched in the mail, so it's not as pretty as this one. I am so sorry. That's the worst, especially when it's such a pretty box. Okay, it's noon, so let's go ahead and get started. So again, this is the Daydream March 2025 Paper Pumpkin Kit. It does come with 2 stamp sets, and we'll take a look closer at the images in just a minute, as well as a Lost Lagoon Stampin' Spot ink pad. Oh, Rosina, she said that her box got smushed too. What a bummer. All right, let's go ahead and take a peek at the projects. All right, so Melanie, she has a question about classes on Facebook. They are not going to disappear. I mean, they will disappear from those Facebook groups, but I always save them to YouTube. So if you need those links, then you just reach out and I'm happy to send them to you if you've taken my classes. Okay. So I'm not worried about that at all. And all of my lives that I do as well, they're on YouTube. So we can always just watch over on YouTube if we need to. All right. So for the kits, I always like to just make one of the originally intended projects, and then I'll make alternatives. So if you like to come and see some alternatives, ideas that you can make with the kit, preferably making more than just the 9 original projects or cards, then come back and visit my YouTube channel and see what I do with it. Yes, Sherry, I do have a cold. It's the worst. All right, let's see. Deborah also says that she had a cold last month and it took 2 weeks to go away. So today is my 1 week mark. So hopefully soon. I really need it to go away. All right. Gloria says that next month's kit looks exciting. I'm very excited about next month's as well. Okay, so this kit creates 9 cards, 3 in 3 different designs, and they all have kind of this daisy bee look to them. I'm really excited. It's gorgeous. Here is a copy of the stamps. And so we've got the Happiest Hive, which has a happy birthday and a hello greeting, along with a daisy and this really fun distressed kind of hexagon pattern. And then the Daisy Daydream stamp set has the bee. It's a 2-step stamp. So we've got the inside part for the bee and the wings. So that's really fun. We have another hexagon pattern here. And then we have some greetings. Thank you for always being there for me. Enjoy your special day. Wishing you brighter days ahead. Thank you, and sweetest birthday wishes. So really fun. I love that they work so well together. We've got our adhesives, glue dots, and dimensionals. Some beautiful card envelopes. And they're different. Oh my goodness, you guys, this is awesome. Let's take a quick look at them. So this first one has some daisies on the top flap, and then a bee with that distressed beehive stamp image. And then it's just kind of a creamy vanilla look or color. The second one has the daisies down in the bottom left corner and a bee at the top flap. A little bit of the daisy bleeds onto the back, so that's fun. And then our third one is kind of a pool party color with a single daisy here on the bottom left corner, and then 3 daisies on the flap, and no patterns on the inside. But that is so fun that they have 3 different envelopes. This is the first time that I can think of that they've done 3 different envelopes. Can you guys think of a time when they've done that? That's really fun. Gives us lots of fun things to do with them. Okay, so we've got our 3 card bases. This one is got daisies with some of that hexagon beehive kind of look in the background, and then the back side is just the hexagon. You should have 3 of those. We've got some vellum pieces here. It's got kind of a little torn or distressed edge to this rectangle. I'm going to put that up here so I don't lose it. We have a plain pool party card base. It is white on the inside. It's got a little bit of a distressed texture to it, but it's very, very faint. We've got some die cut pieces. This has a little bit of a shimmer to it. It's almost like it's been embossed with like a clear embossing. Can you guys see that shimmer? And then this also has kind of that distressed edging along the outside. And then a circle that's popped out like that. So I'm going to keep one for our project today. Put the others off to the side. And then our last card base is some more like a distressed yellow creamy color. So it's not a solid card base. It's got a little bit of texture, visual texture to it. We've got some gold. It looks like gold foiling with some hexagons. Ooh, this is pretty. Kind of a boko green, lime green, granny apple green kind of colors. I'm going to pop one out. I'm sure we'll be using one for our cards today. And then we have a bunch of daisies, and they look like they've kind of got a watercolor feel to them. The really soft colors, a couple beautiful bees. So that was going to be pretty. And it looks like there's 3 sheets of that. So I'm going to just hold on to one, put the other 2 off to the side, and then grab my labels. So these are just some laser cut labels. They've got some different shapes to them. They always give us an extra one. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 for that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's always nice to give some extras in case we have a problem with our stamping. I'm so sorry about the coughing. Ugh. Yay, Karen. She said she finally signed up for Paper Pumpkin again. Her first box is arriving next month. I'm so excited for you. That is awesome. If you're interested in getting Paper Pumpkin and you don't already have a demonstrator, I would love to be your demonstrator. You can sign up through the stampinup.com website now and just have to log in with your login information and just select me as your demonstrator. And I do some really fun things with my subscribers. We get together once a month. I send them an extra card kit that they can make with just the stamp sets and the ink spot from that month's kit. And so I send them the cardstock and embellishments to make some more cards. It's the same card and they get enough to make 2. And then during our get together, we make the card as well as visit, have fun together. We play a game, and then I give away a little gift. And so we have fun. And so if you're interested in being one of my subscribers, you just look for me when you're selecting your demonstrator. And you can just do Chelsey Christensen in Denver, Colorado area. Okay. I'm actually in Parker, Colorado. So really fun. I would love to have you join me for that. It's a virtual get together, so you can live anywhere. Oh, I know, Karen. She says I'm in Canada. So that is the one thing, is that if you're in Canada, I can only be a demonstrator for people who live in the United States. But I'm sure you have a wonderful demonstrator in Canada that you can sign up under. Okay, let's go ahead. And Linda says she's pretty sure they have done different envelopes. I can't remember, but I am excited about it. That's for sure. Okay, let's go ahead. Hello, Michelle. It's great to see you. Let's go ahead and start with our first card. If you're new to Paper Pumpkin, in this fun little handout that's part of your kit, it tells you how to make your cards. On the back here, it does give us a visual kind of inventory of what's in the kit. So if you feel like maybe you're missing something, you can take a look and see. And then it also tells us the coordinating Stampin' Up! Colors down here at the bottom. Okay. And then this is the last month for the coordinating dies. And I'm surprised they didn't tell us what the dies are called. Spring is in the air or something like that. I have them. They're super fun. They also cut out an image similar to this, as well as a little tiny bee die cut. So those are the ones that coordinate with this month, but you, of course, could use all of them together on a project. Oh, Peggy, your daughter lives in Denver. If you come visit her, you should let me know and we can get together. That would be so fun. All right, so for card number 1, these are the things that we're going to need. We need to grab a blue card base. It looks like we use a bunch of our die cuts. 2 of these ones here. I'm going to open up my window. It feels kind of dark in here. Give me just 1 minute. Hi, Mary. It's great to see you. Thanks for joining me today. Okay. So those die cuts, we need 1 of the labels. We need 2 of these gold foil pieces. Be very gentle with these. These are very delicate. And this one, we're going to need the one down here. It's got like an extra little, it's a little thinner, long and thin than this one up here. Okay. We are going to use the hexagon image from the set. Put it on my clear block. And then we also need the Lost Lagoon ink spot. And somehow I've already misplaced that. Oh, right here. To open this up, I like to take my pair of paper snips and just separate the sticker right along the crease between the top and the bottom. And then I leave it connected still here at the top. Okay. Oh, we also need Enjoy Your Special Day. I like to just place that on the other side of my clear block. And you can get kind of 2 stamps on one. So here we're going to follow the instructions. It says to ink up our stamp, our greeting, with the Lost Lagoon color, and we're going to stamp it onto the label. I am going to do a little test. Let me grab some scratch paper. Here. I just grabbed one from my trash bin and just do a little test to make sure it's coming out nice and crisp. And it looks really good, so I'm just going to go ahead and go for it. It's stamped right in the center. Okay. And then we're also going to stamp the beehive on our card base. And I'm not sure if it matters where we stamp these, but I'm just going to copy kind of what they do. So I've got 2 kind of up here in the corner. And I'm going to rotate them so they're not going the exact same way. I've got 1 just a little lower, kind of for greeting. And then some in the corner. And another one near the greeting. So that's what I did. I tried to follow what they showed in the picture. Oh, you're welcome. Peggy says, I wish they would make the written directions darker. I have trouble seeing the words. So glad you put them together for us. Oh, Natalie says she's got a cold too. Oh, bummer. Okay. So in the back here on step number 3, we've got 3 little gray dots. And that is glue dots. So when you see a gray dot, that means glue dot. And you can just pop 3 on there. Your take a pick tool comes really in handy here if you can pull those off. Some people are really good at this. I am not as good as I have seen some. They just like pop them right off. And this goes right in the middle. I just want to double check I've got this stamp go in the right direction. That looks good to me. Okay. Ooh, we need a bumblebee too. I did not see that. So we have some strips and we have some little mini dimensionals. And we're going to use, it looks like we lay one of the gold pieces up there. Oh, there it is. And the other one kind of down here. Don't see any adhesive on those. I wonder if they stick after we put down our flowers. So we're going to add dimensionals to, excuse me, our flowers. And you can put however many you want on here. I'm just going to do 1 on each flower. So it looks like they have added so they've taken this and they've placed it like on the dimensional, like that. Oh, I put it on the wrong side. Let's put it on this side. Okay, so you put that little gold, attach it to the back of the dimensional, and then you place these around your greeting. That's cute. And then we do the same thing for this one. So let's put it on this side as well. I'm going to just move this a little bit. Okay. Cute, cute. I feel like I need to stamp more in the background, so I'm going to. Just going to stamp this there. Make sure you don't have any ink anywhere else. There. It's just hiding. Okay, I think that's probably good. I added more. And then part of that die cuts, there's some bees, and they also have us using one bee, and they have it with a glue dot. I might just put it on the card base. I wonder if they have it popped up on one of the flowers, but you could pop it up with a dimensional if you wanted it to be up there. Okay, that looks like that card is all done. That's super cute, different. We haven't had anything like that before where the greeting is below the popped up images. So that's very fun. I love all those daisies, really cute. Oh, thanks, Michelle. She just was able to jump on. It's good to see you. Let's jump over to card number 2. This uses kind of the plain yellowy vanilla card base along with the punched out circle and the green circle along with the tall daisy and one of the bees. Be super gentle, very delicate here. Okay. Daisy, another bee. I think that's, oh, we need the larger greeting. Do we need any gold pieces? I don't see any. We're going to switch up our greetings, and for this one, we're going to use "Thank you for always being there for me." Okay. All right, so we're going to open up to the next section, which will be for card number 2. And let's stamp our greeting onto the label. I am going to just do a quick test. Okay. I'm just going to clean it a little bit. That one looked like it was bubbling up just slightly. And that happens when there's a little bit of residue left over. So we're just going to clean it, try again. Okay, that looks much better. We'll put that right onto our greeting label. Just like that. Okay. Fold your card base in half along the score line. If you have a bone folder, go ahead and use that to make a nice crease. We're going to add the rectangle piece. It says to use the strips. So we'll do that. These are nice thick strips. It says just to put them on the 3 sides. And it goes in the center of the card base, like so. And then the green we're going to add with glue dots inside the circle. And just pop that in. Don't think there's any right or wrong way to put that in there. For the flower, we're going to add the mini dimensionals to the center of the flowers. and then a glue dot to the leaf. And they've got it just on this large leaf right there. They also have a glue dot on the bee. The flower goes right in the center of the green circle. And the bee goes right above this little honeycomb pattern. That is so cute. Oh, we're using the vellum piece for this card. So let's add some glue dots to the back of the vellum. They've got them kind of closer to one edge. Let's put that down first. Something like that. And then they have dimensionals on the back of the greeting. Okay, and that just goes over the vellum. Very cute card. I love the little pop out negative space there with the flower popped up. Super cute. All right, and then the last card. Let's see what we need. So we've got this yellow daisy card base. And lots of daisies and 2 more of the gold hexagon hive pieces. Okay, so we've got, there should be 6 flowers. So 1, I think one already fell out over here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then our last bee. And we have the other shape for the label. And we're going to do sweetest birthday wishes. Okay, and then our last instruction sheet. So we're going to stamp first our greeting, which is the sweetest birthday wishes, onto our label. Okay, I think that looks all right. And they say pop that on with some glue dots. And we put that onto our card base first. And it looks like it kind of goes right here. Kind of in the middle on the card base between all the flowers. Then we are going to add the flowers with dimensionals. So in the middle of each flower, place a little mini dimensional. And then on some of these, we're going to do the same thing where we attach. So this one up here in the corner, we're going to attach some of this to that, and then we pop it over the flower that matches the card base. And then we do the same thing on this bottom one. See, this one goes here. I think it's that one. So that one we add a little bit to it. Going the wrong way. Okay. So like that. Such a fun idea. Okay. And then our little bee gets a glue dot. And they've got it down in the bottom corner. Like that. All done. Super cute. And all three have their own envelopes. Let's pull those out. So we've got the blue one for our blue card. We have a, well, let's see. It really doesn't matter. We can mix and match these ones up just any way we want. I'm going to put that one with that and this one over here with this one. So cute. Love these cards. Love the colors. Love all the pieces. It's going to be really fun to play around with them and make some alternative cards. So I hope that you decide to come back to my YouTube channel possibly next week sometime to start seeing those alternatives come out and see what I do with this fun kit. Let's see. Grace says, first time I'm getting to watch you live. Oh, and she's in Arvada. We should get together, Grace. That would be so fun. Send me an email. And then we've got Yellow Roses. Oh, so glad I caught this. Can't wait for your alternatives. They're the best. Thank you so much. Peggy also says, this is a great kit. I agree. It's a fun one. Perfect for spring. We're all excited for the warmer weather and our flowers to come up. It's going to be perfect for us to play around with and give some beautiful cards out to our friends and family. Well, thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoy putting your kit together, either making the cards as they are or waiting for some alternatives, either from me or in other demonstrators. Thank you for joining me. It's great to spend a little bit of time with you and craft. Jean says, you make it look easy. Well, just a little here and there, one thing at a time, right? Okay, well, we'll see you guys later. Thanks again for joining me. And if you're interested in getting your own paper pumpkin kit, please select me as your demonstrator. I would love to have you be a subscriber of mine. Oh, thank you. She says, feel better soon. I appreciate that. You guys have a great day. Talk to you later. Bye.